Well, hey everybody. Welcome back. I'm Bobbie and this is Bobbie Reads Tarot. And today, you guys, I want to look at I think a few things. But first, I'm going to do a drone update. My drone update videos aren't that popular, but I'm telling you, I'm so fascinated by this. So, I saw let's see, what was it? There was a tarot reader who said that she heard a report that these drones are used to detect radiation. And she referenced a news article. So I went to the news article and I read it. Now, let me say this, okay? I was not able to find like a secondary source to verify. So this is not verified information, okay? Just because it's just because it's an article doesn't mean it's true. So this has not been verified, but it seems as though they are looking for essentially a weapon of mass destruction over in the Northeast that they think is hiding, and they're trying to find it. That could be really, really terrifying to think that there's some kind of a nuclear weapon, on American soil by someone who's, nefarious, who has nefarious intentions. So I want to take a look and see what's going on with that. Is that true? So let's see here. What is the mission of the drones? What is the mission of the drones? One more card, please, Spirit. Okay. Has many. It has many purposes. The Seven of Cups can talk about having a lot of choices. So it could be doing multiple things. The Seven of Cups also talks about confusion, being confused. So part of their purpose could be to confuse, which would be, like psyop stuff. Okay. Then we have the Hermit. This is about wisdom and it's about solitude. Wisdom and solitude. So if they're here because of what they can technically do, their wisdom. So their wisdom is serving a purpose through them being here. So is that wisdom that they're able to seek out radiation? Or is it something else? Is it like something spiritual? Then we have the Four of Cups reversed. So this card has so many meanings because it can also talk about boredom or dissatisfaction, but then it can talk about emergence and regeneration. So it depends on the other cards around it. Okay, so looking at all of these cards together, I feel like the Hermit is something that's hiding. There's a lot of places where it could be hiding, but they're not finding what they're looking for. So it very much looks like that there could be some truth to that their drone's looking for radiation. Are they going to be successful? Let's see here. Are they going to be successful? Actually, that's vague because what's success going to be? So let's say this. Are they going to find a weapon? Are these drones going to find a weapon? Two more cards, please, Spirit. What would you like for us to know? Would you like for us to know? Oh. Oh. Yeah. You guys, there's a good possibility. So you know how I was talking back in August and September, I was getting some really strong hits about an attack on U.S. soil, there being some kind of an attack here. And I think that this could be it. this could potentially be the precursor to this. Because we have the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is all about, like, it's dead-end choices and it's dramatic endings. But it is, here's the thing though, it comes with second chances. So if it is something destructive, I think it perhaps is going to be limited, maybe. Next, we have this Tower reversed, and the Tower reversed is like, it's cataclysm. That's like really like the definition of it is cataclysm. Some kind of a cataclysm. Some kind of massive oppression. But we have this Queen of Cups. We have this Queen of Cups emerging. She emerges often. And I'm wondering, and she's wearing a blue outfit. And I'm wondering if this is some kind of reference to Kamala. It came out sideways. So the Queen of Cups talks about harnessing the power of your emotions to create whatever it is that you desire. And then when this is reversed, it talks about struggling to express those emotions, or it can be succumbing to others. So I'm wondering if this is referring to, because, you know, when I was reading for this, oh, by the way, you guys, oh my gosh, this is for entertainment purposes only. You know, make your own decisions, form your own opinions, do your own research, please. And be kind to one another in the comments. You can leave your opinion, that's totally fine, but say it in a kind way. So be kind to one another and be kind to me. Okay. So what I'm feeling like this is talking about is when I looked at the election, I kept getting a Trump win. And then when I did my final election video, that is when the energy shifted. And that's when I got that Kamala prediction. And that's when everyone, all the readers, all the astrologers, or, well, I don't know if it was astrologers, but like the tarot readers, the psychics, everybody was saying, oh, Kamala. I'm wondering if this is like, if the universe hasn't yet determined which way this is going to turn out. Is something going to happen where she's going to be put into office? Or is something going to happen where there's no hope? We're done. So I think this is just kind of a nod to, you know, that being undecided, that energy being undecided. Okay. All right. Okay. So that is depressing. What else should we look at? Will there be an attack on U.S. soil? Is this the attack? Is this the attack? Is this the attack? Is this the attack? Two of Wands, Page of Wands. Two of Wands is making plans, on the move, making plans. The Page of Wands is, Page of Wands can be issues with communication. It's electronic communication issues, specifically. And then we have the Ace of Wands reversed. The Ace of Wands reversed is, it's about a creative block. It's about procrastination. It's indefinite. It is literally the card of like indefinite. So I don't know that we're going to find out, because it's like, okay, we're ready to go. Oh, communication issues. Oh, indefinite. And it's all wands, which is fire and action. And it's like, I feel like it's tuned into what's going on, because if there were to be a weapon, it would be a wand. So I think it is talking about this. I think that there's so much energy in flux right now. And I think that that's important. Okay, so let's talk about that. What does that mean? Well, it means that things are still being decided. So the universe responds to our thoughts, our feelings, and our emotions. So if we want to sit around and be stressed out and worried or depressed or scared, we are giving those emotions to the collective. Well, what is that going to result in? But if we can say, you know what, I see what's going on, I'm aware, I'm educated, and I'm involved. But I'm also able to tune that out, to focus on myself and to find the positive and spend time in that energy. Spend more time in that energy, because if you spend more time in that energy is what's going to go out into the collective. And that's what's going to shift this to the positive. That's what's going to shift this to, perhaps Kamala getting into office. That's what's going to shift this to there not being an attack. Like, let's put out that positive energy, because the universe is saying right now, hey, I haven't decided yet. So we have the choice or the chance to influence this in a positive way. So please be mindful. And I'm not talking about toxic positivity. I'm not talking about like going around and like everything's great all the time, because we know, that's not true. But it's about being able to find that balance, right? Spending a little bit more time in a positive mindset than you do in a negative mindset. Okay. I want to look at Trump now. Oh my gosh. His press conference or whatever it was, the things that he said that he invited all the world leaders, and they were all calling him. 100 world leaders called him, and they all want to come to his inauguration, even though that's never been a thing in the history of ever. But then when he was asked by a reporter, they were talking about how he just saw Zelensky in France, and they're like, well, did you invite Zelensky? And he's like, no. And then he's like, well, if he wants to come, he can come. And then he was talking about President Xi and like, oh, well, he hasn't decided yet. And it's reported that he's definitely not coming. So what the heck is going on with Trump? I don't even know where to start. Let's do a check-in on his cognitive health. Okay, so can we do a check-in on Trump's cognitive health, Spirit? Well, that's too many. That's a ton. Okay, Spirit, tell us what we need to know about Trump's current cognitive state. Trump's current cognitive state. That's too many, too. I'm going to take those top two, though. One more. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. We have the Five of Pentacles. Ooh, God, no. Ooh, you guys. It's bad still. I mean, I guess I wasn't going to get any better, but like, it's getting worse. Okay. Five of Pentacles reversed. Five of Pentacles reversed talks about creating hardship for yourself. So whatever is going on cognitively, he has created for himself. Okay. So whether that's through drug use, through just a lifetime of narcissistic thought patterns, who knows? But whatever is happening, this is his own doing. It's his own karma or whatever. The sun reverse is the lights are out. I also think he's sundowns. Because we're not seeing him out at night as much. We're seeing him in these daytime press conferences. We're seeing him early evening accepting awards, dinners. But then, is there anything where we've seen him out at night? I think we see him out less at night. I think he's beginning to sundown. And then with the Seven of Pentacles, this is a potential for success or perseverance. So they're still going to be able to hide it. They're still going to be able to keep going forward. They're still going to be able to like have him look like he's as with it as he does. He does his like weird non-sentences that never end. He jumps from topic to topic. He's just all over the place. He can't talk about anything except for how great he is. But they are going to be able to continue the ruse. It's not going to come out yet that there's these issues over here. Another thing I want to point out too, really quick, is the sun reverse talks about disorientation. So he's being disoriented in his mind. His thoughts are disoriented, which we see that. That's not anything, Okay, so now I want to look at Trump's health. So how is Trump's physical health currently? How is Trump's physical health? What is the state of Trump's physical health currently? What is the state of Trump's physical health currently? That's too many. That's too many. Two more cards, please, Spirit. There's one more. And one more. We're getting two. Okay. Five of Cups reversed. Page of Cups. Oh, we're getting a lot more. Two of Swords reversed. Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. Justice. Ooh. Okay, let's take a peeky-poo with this. Five of Cups reversed. This talks about bitterness from the past, being bitter about the past. So again, past things that he has done are affecting his current health. This is also about hitting your lowest point and having acceptance for it. So Page of Cups can be kind of emotionally immature. It's about exploring emotions, but it can also be emotional immaturity, okay? But this can also be someone who is like fun and a socializer. So we're going to see Trump continue to socialize. And perhaps even this socialization is going to be where something happens or causing something. I don't know. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords reversed. The Two of Swords reversed, this talks about confusion, and it talks about making an uninformed decision, and it talks about being blind to your own ignorance. So something's going on, and he is choosing to ignore it. And I feel like it's something major with this 10 of Wands, okay? There's something going on, and and I've said it before, there's something going on with his health, and he's choosing to just completely ignore it and pretend like it's not there because he doesn't want to deal with it. Then we have this Queen of Pentacles energy. This is a generous woman. This is generous woman energy. It can be support. It's also all about opulence. It talks about being stable, secure. Where does he feel most stable, secure? Where does he feel most loved and taken care of? It's Mar-a-Lago. So I'm wondering if something's going to happen at Mar-a-Lago. We have this 10 of Wands. This is a heavy, heavy, heavy burden. This is carrying a huge load. This can also be about accountability. And the very next card we have is the Justice card. It is time to be accountable. So there is something going on with his health that's been going on for a while that's finally going to say, okay, I'm here. What is that? We don't know. But like an example could be like not taking care of your body, boom, a heart attack. It doesn't necessarily have to mean he dies because we have justice, not death. Okay. Or it could be like, going along and then a stroke, something like that. And I feel like he's going to be at Mar-a-Lago socializing, not paying attention to what's going on with his body. And he's going to start to feel this like weight on his body. He's going to start to feel the pressure of whatever it is that's afflicting him. And then it's going to be this justice energy, which is like the balancing of the scales. It's the evening out of the karma. I just keep feeling like, and I'm wondering if that's why I can't get a hit on him at Inauguration. I'm wondering if he's even going to make it to inauguration. Let's look. Is Trump going to make it to inauguration day? Judgment reversed and the Hermit. Ooh, that's a big fat no if we were going off of those. The Hermit would be not there. The Hermit's like in seclusion. Judgment is because he's been held accountable for something. He's kept himself away. Okay. Will Trump make it to the inauguration? King of Wands. Let's see what else we get. Ooh, that's like leadership. That's like visionary leadership. It's an authoritarian figure. So and it's watching the house burn. I think he might. Yep. The moon. I mean, because this is like the house is burning down and he's standing here. It's his fault. The moon, secrets, things we can't see, things. Oh, and then the Hermit. Wow. Okay, so the moon is about what we're hiding. Okay, it's about things being kept in the dark. It can also talk about a crisis of faith. So he could get into, be at the inauguration. We all have a crisis of faith. And then we have this Hermit energy. We keep getting this Hermit energy. Hermit is all about solitude, solitude, solitude. Looking at this with this King of Wands, with this imagery, I would say, yes, I think he will be around for the inauguration. But there's some stuff going on. There's some stuff that's hidden that we do not see, you guys. There's some major stuff. I think there's going to be something huge that happens. There's going to be something absolutely huge. And I don't know. I'm curious to see what happens. All right, you guys. As always, if you are curious to know what decks I'm using, click on the description box down below. There is a link to my website. On my website, I have pictures of all of the decks and links to where you can purchase them. Also in the description box is a link to join my members only. We do our members only live readings. We do those at least once a month, and that's where you get to ask your questions and get them answered. We did one last night. It ended up being so much fun. We didn't do it on the members only because I was having issues. So we did it on the main channel and it was a blast. So I would definitely recommend. So next time it's not going to be on the main channel. It's going to be just for the members only. So I would definitely recommend getting signed up for that. If you haven't already given this video a thumbs up, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And finally, if you have not yet subscribed, please consider clicking that little circle right there. Boop, boop, boop. And that way you can be subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.